Welcome back to the shipyard. Today, we are answering the challenge of Akira 118, which was one of the builds I tried to do and would like to see your take on, a Bajoran Lightship Dreadnaught. I will give you 2 builds for the price of 1 today. And that's because I have my take on it, and I asked my buddy Craig for his take on it, and I like his take, I like my take, and I want to give you 2 takes because I think sometimes 2 is better than 1. So I'm not going to tell you whose take is whose. I just want to present both builds, and you guys can say which one you like more. So, the first build, we have the Denorius with Weyoun 8. Weyoun 8 is at the start of the game, place 2 mission tokens on this card. Action, spend a mission token from this card to target a ship within range 1 to 3 of your ship. Target ship cannot attack your ship this round. You cannot attack this round. No big deal. We're essentially saying, hey, you no shoot. That's okay. Weyoun is coming in as an independent Klingon fleet captain. That's the one that gives us 2 crew slots. See where we're going here? Okay. Our elite talent is diplomacy. That's the Vulcan talent. That's the one that says action discard. Target a ship. That ship can't shoot this round, and you can't shoot this round. I'm okay with that. Our 2 crew are Hood Riker and Elizabeth Shelby. Just stacking on a little bit of defense. Now we're up to 3 defense dice with a reroll and a battle station conversion. Plausible. If we get shot, when we get shot, we'll make it work. Okay, warp jump. Because sometimes you're just going to be in a bad spot and you need to get out of Dodge. Very reasonable tech to bring on. Yeah, we're paying 6 points for it, but we got to make it work sometimes. So that's kind of the defensive side of this build. That's the side that says we've accomplished the goal, hopefully, of living through a fair amount here. Now for the offense. Cold storage unit. This is a tech. Gives us 2 weapon slots. Our first weapon, Disruptor beams. Why Disruptor beams? Because the Denorius does not have a target lock on the bar, so we need a weapon that works that doesn't have a target lock. Disruptor beams, it's going to come down to some luck with the dice, but at least we have a weapon that can shoot when we want it to shoot and hopefully do some work. Our other weapon is ramming attack. Really, I just had 4 points left over, and this says if we're gonna build the Lightship, we might as well have a means of making it do something once it's used up diplomacy and warp jump, and we don't have a good shot with Disruptor beams because it's disabled, and we've got a ship right in arc, so we just say, okay, full speed ahead, let's blow up and see what happens. Because sometimes taking the enemy with you is accomplishing the goal. That's a 50-point Denorius. Akira, hopefully that meets your standards of a Dreadnaught. Okay, the other option is also the Denorius. We've got Kolo. Yes, we're going to draw fire onto the Denorius. He's bringing along Cheat Death. Okay. Then, we're going Fleet Commander. We're giving the Denorius a shield, because why not? Weyoun 6, so we can disable. Conditional Surrender, because why wouldn't you? Also, Weyoun will disable when we use Conditional Surrender to save our crew, which we'll get to in a minute. Then, we bring along Admiral Jaro Essa. That's how we're actually getting the talent slot for Conditional Surrender. But yeah, basically he's a 1-point talent holder. From there, we go for our tech. First up, we're bringing in Mainsails. So at the start of the game, we place 2 shield tokens on this card. Whenever our ship suffers damage, those shields go first. So it's a 4-point card that gets us 2 more durability. It's good use. Then we're bringing Cryogenic Stasis, and from Cryostasis, we are bringing in William T. Riker, Hood Riker, and there you go. That amounts to a 47-point Denorius, which is also pretty defensive. So those 2 builds share some ideas. Both revolve around Hood Riker. Both use a version of Weyoun. And yeah, I really enjoyed messing around with the Denorius. I know there are other ways to build it. I actually had somebody message me talking about a build they were considering for an upcoming OP involving the Denorius, and I went, oh, I don't know how much of this I can actually talk about now. It used some ideas that I present in this video, but it also went in some other directions. So I don't want to specify what was used and what wasn't, or who messaged me. But needless to say, this ship has some potential. The double tech is really intriguing, and the fact that it is such low points is also a really good thing. The one thing I wish, perhaps, is that this ship was a shuttle, because then it would open up some other viabilities. But sadly, it's not, and from there, life goes on. So let me know in the comments which build you guys like better. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.